And thanks for joining me on The Ghanaian Farmer. My name is Enyunam. On this channel, we bring you updates on everything farming, from aquaculture to crops to horticulture to anything that you can think about, even agribusiness, those who are doing value addition. We tend to promote them to the entire world for investment opportunities and for new market. That's why we do this every time. And of course, there are those of you who are living abroad who have interest in farming, but one key element of farming is land. A land where you can either buy or you lease for a long term. A very peaceful one, a land with documentations. And I don't have lands. And so anytime someone reaches out to me, I fall on the agric officers I work with across the entire region. And whoever tells me, I could help you get a land, we follow up to see the land, to meet the owners, to have a discussion with them, to be very transparent with you about the business you're about to begin. So this week, we are all the way in Nate Osei Kurom, and we are here to check over 20 acres of farmland that a client had reached out to us looking for. His interest is in the eastern region area, precisely around Suhum. So here we are today, and standing next to me is an honorable member in this community who works with the farmers. He knows them, he knows who is good, who is not, who you can do business with, who you cannot do business with. So I'm going to talk to him briefly, and then afterwards I show you the area view. There are a lot of tall trees and I don't have drone, so I wanted to capture what I could capture for you to see. But Honorable, thanks for joining me.
Thanks to you.
Happy Easter to you.
Same thing to you.
Honorable, so what's your full name?
My name is Honorable Peter Nagba.
Honorable Peter Nagba.
Yes.
Are you also a farmer?
Yes, please.
Okay. And you're an assemblyman?
Assemblyman.
In which?
Suhum Municipal Assembly.
Suhum Municipal Assembly.
Yes,
okay. How long have you been in this community or this municipality?
I was born here.
You were born here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when we come to Nate Osei, what are some of the typical commodities that you produce here?
We produce cassava, plantain, cocoyam,
Yeah.
cocoa,
Okay.
coconut, palm trees,
Right.
cash crops like pepper,
Okay.
garden eggs, and so on and so on.
Okay. Now, the lands in this area, is it for chiefs, individual, or it is for family?
It is for individuals and family. We don't have chiefs land here. Individuals own their own land,
Okay.
and then families also have some.
Okay.
Yes.
So where we find ourselves now, is it for an individual or a family?
An individual.
An individual.
Yes, please.
And how many acres are we here to say?
Oh, it's more than 20 acres, but it's ready to give out 20
Okay.
for now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But I see a few stuff on it, a bit of plantain, a bit of cocoa. When I come, some of the difficulties that clients usually will face is, oh, when you come, we can just clear these things off and you start working. How is your terms and conditions here?
Right. Trust me. These ones, if only you are interested in the cocoa, you can leave it. But if you are not interested, you can clear it away. We've done with the farmers.
Okay.
The owner have sit down, they've discussed, and any compensation that they want has been
paid.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So these crops are for the owner.
Okay.
But he's selling it out.
Right.
If you want it, you can maintain it. If you don't, you can clear it away.
Okay. Yeah. Does the land, is it properly documented? Has it got all the documents on it?
Yes, please.
Okay.
From site plan to indenture, and they've registered.
How is the road network like connecting to the community? We had a bit of tiled, a bit of untiled, but from the town moving into the farm is okay. I mean, you can see the road.
Yes, of course. It's okay. It's
okay.
Okay. It's okay. But we are still working on it so that especially farmers, like you are saying, they find it at times during the rainy season, they find it difficult to send their crops to the marketplaces. Due to one thing that we are facing right now, one problem we are facing right now is sun winners.
Sun winning is happening here?
It's happening here.
Oh, really?
That is why the owners have started selling their lands out to agric members to invest on that, so that nobody will have access to come here
and win sun.
So they use the road, and at the end of the day, farmers sending their crops to marketplaces comes to a difficult
But who gives permission to
the assembly?
The sun winning.
They go to the assembly. They took a permit over there. They pay.
Okay.
Everything concerning sun winning. They go to EPA. They take the allowances from there. They go to environmental health. Everything concerning sun winning. Lands Commission, they go there. They have permit.
But isn't the sun winning causing any problem to your farming activities?
Not at all. Not
it
at
doesn't
all.
worry
It doesn't
you.
worry us. But the road alone.
Okay.
The road.
The
tracks are big. And the moment they use the road, one thing we sit down to discuss with them is after you winning the sun, come back and then reshape the road for us so that the small cars can be able to penetrate and then go out. But we have some arrogance. At times, some obey and come and dress, but some
they will not mind you. How about labor issues? Because one of the key problems of farmers, especially clients I work with who live outside Ghana, the question is, hey, if I come for my land here, labor, people to work with, how easy is it for them to find labor here?
It's so easy because all the youth over here are farmers. And they want visitors than we, those living here, because our money is too small. And once an investor is here, maybe follow me or somebody, an opinion leader, oh, I want labor. They will go for the boys. The boys will come.
Okay.
They'll sit down with you, negotiate. How do you want us to do the work? Is it by day?
Yeah.
Or we will still work on the land till you start harvesting your crops?
Okay.
It's a negotiation. They are there.
Okay.
They are there.
Let's talk about taboo.
All right.
Because recently, I don't know if you follow the news in Bono.
Yeah, of course, I followed it.
There was a gentleman doing goats.
Yes.
And the traditional authorities say, move your goats because we don't want goats in our community. What is the taboo here in Nate Osei Krom?
All right. Nate Osei, their great-grandfathers bought the land for them. But the taboo here, we are under Achim. So Thursdays, we don't go to farm. 2, each and everyone is having animals. You have to keep your animals in a pen. You give them food in order not to have stray animals in the community. We've started, we are doing it. Once we are the assembly members and opinion leaders in this community, you cannot live, even leaving your animal to become stray, you have a penalty to pay. And at the same time, if it destroys somebody's crop, you have to pay for it. So they are careful about it. They put them, some put rope in their necks and then have some place.
Tie them to be eating.
Of course. So for that, you don't have problem.
That's it.
Yeah, of course.
So Thursday, no farming.
No farming.
And then secondly, if you are into livestock farming, do not let your animals on the loose to go about eating in the streets or maybe moving to people's farm to go and destroy their commodities and so forth. And you will either be, caught and asked to pay a penalty, or your animal would be catched and I don't know what Honorable will do to what that's a lot of
you sell it out.
All right. Yeah. Another thing I want to find out is water source.
Water source.
Because you can't do farming without water. How is the rainfall pattern like in Nate Osei Krom or even in Suhum? I know you guys are blessed with good rain.
Of course, rain. We don't
but
have
how is
problem
rain
at all.
issue?
It's very good. We are not those who say they are failed in farming because of rain. No.
Yeah.
If the time is due, it comes in numbers, in quantity, in them. And at times even we find it difficult to go out. Okay. For rain, you don't have problem.
But do you have any water source in this
something like stream or?
Yes. Do you have any stream at all?
Yeah, we have. If it rains heavy.
Okay.
When we were coming, you could see some bridge over there. There is a stream. Okay. And your land, the boundary. You share a common boundary with the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, if it rains heavy, you find water over there.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so viewers, there you see Honorable
Peter Nagba.
Honorable Peter Nagba, he's my countryman. I think this is our second time we are meeting.
Of course.
And he's been a good man. At least when I come, he's very blunt with you. He tells you the honest truth that you need to know. So if you're out there and you want a land in Nate Osei Krom to do farming or in the Eastern Region Enclave, so long as it's under the watch of Honorable Peter, I'm sure he would be able to tell us, this you can buy, this you can lease for a long time. This is for an individual, this is for family. There are no chief lands in this area. So this one, the owner is ready to let go of 20 acres. For the cost, I won't mention on camera because it is for my client. But if you want some, you'd have to reach out to us, and then we will reach out to Honorable. However, this is the policy. If you're reaching out to Count on Crops or the Ghanaian farmer to help you find land for you to do your farming, we have to reach out to Honorable Peter. Honorable Peter is with some team of farmers who know lands and landowners. So they will lead us to go and see these people, show us the boundaries of the land and everything that you need to know. And this does not come for free. So those of you who call me, Enyonam, I want land, can you help me? It is not free. It comes at a fee. Right now, this man is a bush allowance. So you see, I need to do a mamre and a money when I come to the farm. And so it's very important. So Honorable, we want to thank you very much for your time with us. And we would make sure we come back and bring a lot more investors to come and invest in farming in your community.
You are welcome.
But finally, what will you tell people living abroad? How should they understand the system in farming? Because usually there are people out there, their concept with farming is different from the situation, the real situation on ground.
Okay.
So what advice will you give to them? If anybody is abroad and wants to start farming in Ghana, what will be your advice? Look in the camera.
Yeah, the first thing is whom to reach. Yeah, a committed person that you tell him or her, maybe like you, I need a land. This, and that I want to do. A person that have a knowledge about what you want to do. That's the first thing. And that person too is going with a responsibility.
Right.
Like you are doing today.
Yeah.
You have to go out.
Yeah.
Search for a better person. And then a better land. You see this land? There's nothing you plant here and fail. There are some lands, you can see the land, the vegetation is there, correct, but maybe the interest that you have in a certain crop will not be able to yield proper over there.
Okay.
That thing too is one factor. And two, anytime I told me I have a platform like this, one thing I always tell people is the way you are, I'm not like that. Each and everyone has a character.
Yeah.
And that character have a differences.
Yeah.
You understand me? So the expectation that you want the person to do, in the first place, you come down, sit the person down.
Yes.
Tell him what you wanted to do. And tell the person what you have for her or him. So that the person will have trust in you.
Yes.
At times, they use people down here as if, sorry to use that word, they are slaves. Working from morning to evening, in the dawn, they'll call you, do this. Like they are abroad, those measurements are there. But here, we don't have those things over here. So, the way you do your things over there, you are a Ghanaian, you know, you are born here, so you know what the way we do
the
our
system.
things. You know the system. So just come down, fall on better person, sit them down, and then tell them your view, your vision.
Your vision.
So that when they also brought out their vision, you sit down and wait and see, and then you can deal with the person.
Okay.
Yes.
Lastly, Galamsey, anyhow.
Ever since I was born, gold bida with my naked eye.
Okay.
No.
All right, so that's it. Honorable Peter Anagba. He is an assembly member in Suhum Municipal. So please, if nothing at all, be trust, hope that when you go to Suhum Municipal, you mention his name, they will go and look for the books and catch him for you. So you are rest assured that you're dealing with the right person, and that's the most important thing. The first person or the point of call is what matters the most. If the person is not trustworthy, do not proceed with any investment. My name is Enyonam, and this has been the Ghanaian Farmer. We are all the way in Suhum, but precisely the community we find ourselves now is Nate Osei, and they produce a lot of commodities. It's a very green, very peaceful vegetation with a lot of trees. So if you have your farm here, I think that you have some peace of mind to work. And so that's it. If you're out there, you want to do business with us, you can reach out to us on 0554830431, and it comes at a cost. It's not free. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you some other time. Thank you very much, Honorable.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.